Hi guys, welcome back. I'm so glad that you could be with me today. I just want to say a big thank you to all of you for all of your support on the channel. You are just amazing, guys. I am loving each one of you. I just love how you're so beautiful to each other and to me, and you're supportive. And I'm getting to know a lot of you now with your names, all your names that are coming up on the comments, etc. And it was really lovely too, just to quickly say that when I did the live video, it was really lovely to chat with most of you on there as well and get to know you. Now tonight we're looking at twin flames, okay? You and your twin flame. Now I'm not sure, as I've said before, before I start the reading, I'm not too sure which groups I'm tuning into within the collective. Spirit guide me, guys, so that's what happens here. We'll only know when I start tuning in. And yeah, take the messages that resonate, leave what doesn't. I have an amazing protection prayer, a healing and protection twin flame prayer right in front of me on my laptop here. And I want to read it out, okay, guys, because I find it really important that it's kind of like an invocation for the opening of this reading. You can sit back and you can, light a candle or incense. I just feel like the energies are coming in strong right here, right now. And there's a lot of healing, guys, that both of you are needing right now. There's been a lot of hurt. There's been antagonistic type of energies going on where there's third-party karmic situations that are coming in and provoking the twins. And I know with my twin flame, there's been a lot of karmic stuff in the past, even now, is affecting our connection. Not that I am, dwelling or obsessing on union, because I've come to the fact, I've come to realize the fact of not pushing for union. It's not something that I feel that may ever happen in this lifetime. But we do work on the 5D, and even on the 3D, we have to understand that people are suffering, and our twin, our counterpart, is suffering. And we also are suffering in this. I mean, life is suffering, as I'm doing the Buddhist course through uni at the moment on Buddhism. But it's so relevant. We are all suffering in life. There's a lot of pain. There's unresolved issues. There's extreme heavy karmic baggage from past lives, and even the karmic lessons that we're learning right now. And karmics can be your own family, they can be your friendships, they can be people you're tied to daily, like in a job. They can be romantic partners, and they do come in on our side and our twins' side to teach them lessons, to teach us all lessons, to strengthen our soul, to actually remind us as to who we are, who we really are as a form, as the sacred light, the divine healing light that we both are born from, and to recognize that we are here on a mission, whether we're here with our twin or not. It's the mission to bring love, light, and compassion into the world. And I think a lot of the divine feminines are really losing sight of their own self, because they're in pursuit of the divine masculine and really focused on where he's at and where he's healing and where he's not healing. And a lot of them are unawakened. And a lot of them are awakened. There's different journeys each one of us are going through. But the theme I tend to be really drawn to, and I've not really looked into this much in the past, Spirit haven't really guided me in this area, but I've really felt it so strong while tuning in right now, is third-party karmic ties. But it's not just those that have come in for lessons, it's the ones that are interfering in the connection. It's coming from a dark place. And, we need to protect the connection. This is why I want to do this invocation as well, to open up the reading. And it's important that you do the white light protection regularly and put yourself and your twin flame in the violet flame. Activate that. And you can find lots of meditations on the divine violet flame. And any other kind of healing and protection videos as well. All right, I'm going to put this out because it's going to make me cough. But I want to be able to read this without smoke going into my throat. So hang on a minute, guys. I'm just going to put this out. Because this is I don't know how long this is, but bear with me, guys. I think it would be very, very beneficial for you to be able to sit back and just listen. And while I speak, you can even visualize it, okay? Visualize the words, and you can close your eyes if you wish to. Or you can focus on the candle if you've lit one in front of you. But just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Okay, so here is the invocation. May only the purest, unconditional love, light, and truth come through to me. I call upon all of the benevolence of the universe to assist me with the following intent. Please clear a path, open all doors, and remove all blocks which may stand in the way of this that I am asking for today. May any and all things that are interfering with my request be removed, dissolved, and cleared. May any person or entity who is currently meddling, manipulating, asserting their influence, or interfering with my highest and greatest union be neutralized and unable to do so any longer. As the ultimate sovereign ruler of my kingdom and creator of my reality, I declare this, and as I say, it is so. I ask for every benevolent force to offer any and all assistance to me and my true twin flame on our path to union. Please ensure that we receive supreme clarity and become one with our highest truth. Please bring to us all of the tools that we will need to create a harmonious and ideal union. Please ensure that we have all of the means to attain and to use these tools in the highest and best way. May we receive all of the insights that we need to fully understand the truth of ourselves, our situations, and the actions we must take to achieve this goal of happy union together. May we receive the inspirations that tell us exactly the best and highest actions to take and at the perfect times to help us successfully achieve this endeavor. May we receive the highest guidance available to keep us on this path, and may we always understand fully the messages that are coming to us in a way that Spirit intended for us to understand them. May we be open to receive and understand the truth, no matter how difficult, so long as it is for our highest good. May we uncover and overcome any and all things which have previously stood in our way. Please deliver strength and courage to us in great abundance to ensure our ability to create positive change in our motion forward toward harmonious union. I ask and intend this for myself and for my twin flame, who is my ideal and divine life partner. I cast this intention out into the universe in full knowing and faith that it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now that is such a powerful invocation and prayer. This is not my own, by the way. I'm going to put the link of the website that I found this from. It's horizonholistics.net, but I will place the link down below if you want to check those out. There's a lot of other meditations and prayers on this site. And came across that one actually, and I thought that is just such a powerful invocation, a powerful protective prayer. And really, when you think about it, the spoken word is very powerful. Our intentions are extremely powerful, and what we focus on, we manifest, don't forget. So if a lot of the divine masculines or divine feminines are focusing on all of the bad things that are occurring within each other or in the connection, that's what mostly will be, magnified. It'll be mostly magnified in the connection. So that's why we want to look at, and it's interesting, this week's Tuesday Twin Flame Tarot that I did today was speaking about the twins being at a stalemate. And the divine feminine has to come to a place of compromise, and the divine masculines are feeling quite at a loss or feeling a lot of grief. Now, it'll be very interesting to see if the same kind of energy comes through, but as I said again, you know, I do tune into different ones at various times. So let's get started, guys. Okay, so feeling such amazing energy in here now since we've done that. Okay, so this is the divine feminines cards here, and this is the divine masculines, okay? So I'm just going to shuffle them like I normally do. As some of you know how I do them for the twin flame readings, I shuffle and take from the top. Okay, so this is the divine masculine spirit, please, for this month of September 2020. I'm going to have a look at what's going on with this divine masculine, please, for this month, and what's going on in the connection between them, the counterparts here. I'm going to get some messages later on as well, guys. Okay, that's the divine masculines, and we'll get the divine feminine. What's going on with the divine feminine this month, please, Spirit? 2020. I'm getting a lot of, just as I'm tuning into the divine feminines right now, I'm getting a lot of cleansing and purging and crying and just letting it all out, okay? There's a healing taking place here. A deep cleansing is taking place within the feminines this month, I feel. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Keep hearing that, I think this is for both the twins here, actually, the message, remember who you are. Okay, remember who you are as a spirit, as a being of divine light. We are a being of divine light. And yeah, it's amazing. Like, visualize yourselves in the violet flame. We are a being of violet fire. We are the purity God desires. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at where the masculine is currently at. We're going to look at these for the divine feminine and the masculine. Okay. Can we have a look, please? What I want is a main theme, actually, for the divine twins. I want the main theme this month, what they're going through. Look at this heart song, inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. This is both their energy, both your energy guides. Heart song right here. Intuition, you're telepathically connecting. Okay, this is absolute beautiful, yeah, beautiful, strong dreams, vivid dreams. Feeling that buzz in your heart chakra, it's fluttering. It's like, it's just a knowing, isn't it? It's just knowing that you're making that connection. And knowing that you're not ever really alone. Wow, look at this, guys. Miracle healing. Now, the butterfly is all about transformation. And the rainbow colors here represent all of the chakras. So there's definitely a blending of balance here and healing coming through, and there's miracle healing at that. So the twins are on the 5D, connecting with each other, calling out to one another. Okay, so where is the divine masculine currently at within his energy right now? Beautiful. So he's, oh wow, he's feeling, well, he might be in a place of stability right now. He might be feeling quite content and strong in his path. This is the twin flame card right here, 1111, guys. There's peace of the doves here, happiness and joy. I want to get another card on that before I go further with this. Okay, this makes more sense to me, because I was thinking to myself, it doesn't make sense to me that he's in this energy. I just didn't feel like he was really in this energy of being overly happy, joy type thing, you know, being on top of the world type thing. I don't feel like he's really at that space right now. And this is why. Because this is something he's chasing for. He's preparing for it, perhaps. He's chasing for this happy ever after, this feeling of joy and celebration, reunions. It's the happy marriage card. You know, we've got the one day, someday, somewhere, another time. So your divine masculine could be reminiscing and trying to prepare for this. He wants this. He wants to chase this. But he's realizing at the same time that it's not the right time. Right now, as you stand, you're not on the same page together. But this is in his mind. It's in his heart space, very strong here. Where is the divine feminine? Queen of Cups. Isn't this a gorgeous energy? The divine feminine is in a caring, intuitive, gentle energy, but we do want to see, as I always do, want to see more. So the divine feminine's are self-nurturing right now. There's self-love happening here. She realizes that it's time to focus on her own cup here, her own self. What is she feeding herself, you know, with? Is it love? Is it positive thoughts? Drifting and spiritual connection. Now, we've got the telepathy, intuition, inner knowing. They're connecting on the 5D in this way, but she's also very in tune with the spiritual connection, and she doesn't need to necessarily feel the need to connect with the divine masculine on the 3D. Maybe the more that she focuses on herself and her own healing, she knows deep down there is a spiritual connection that cannot be broken. It cannot be disconnected or detached from. It's a deep love. So her knowing, her inner knowing of this means that she knows it can't be lost. That this can never be lost. So it might be that at the moment the divine feminines are drifting away from expectations of maybe this. You know, this happy home, happy ever after type thing. The divine masculine wants to chase this one day. But at the moment she's drifting away from worrying perhaps what's going on with him, and starting to really focus on her own cup, her own self, her own healing, taking care of her inner child, I'm hearing. Being responsible, stepping up and standing up and owning her power, owning her own pain, owning her healing, knowing that it's not the divine masculine's responsibility, and that's why she's drifting away. She's now come to realize, as being a queen in that strong, empowered energy, that healing can only come from herself. Okay, so let's have a look then at how is the divine masculine feeling for the divine feminine currently. We've got the Tower reversed. There's been a disruption. He feels that she's kind of come in and turned his whole life upside down. Yeah, he's felt that they have clashed. There's been differences, conflict between the two of them, and that's why his this tower, his life, whatever it is, his ideals, his ego, everything has come crashing down, because when he came into contact with the divine feminine, she kind of like made him really look at life in a very different way, made him question his own expectations, his own beliefs, his own values. And that's possibly why he's thinking, okay, well, I can't chase this with you now. Maybe somewhere, another time, maybe in another life or further down the track, we can rebuild this again. But at the moment, we're clashing. Yeah, he has a surge of love for you. So even though this is here, he feels this love for you. It's like a surge of love in his heart space. Because that healing is coming in. You're intuitively connecting. Yeah, and I feel like even beyond all of this stuff that might be negative and harsh, there's this feeling of love for the divine feminine. Yeah, and he's very attracted to you and very receptive, I'm hearing, which is weird because how would that happen? I don't know. It seems like he might have his guard down even though this has happened. He does recognize that there is clashing at the moment over differences, but there is a strong love here. He finds you very attractive. He finds you beautiful. What does he want to say? I need space right now. So yeah, the Divine Masculine is trying to understand what happened. He's trying to understand. He's going deep within and possibly analyzing and really just trying to work out what's going on, what happened between the two of you. Well, how's the Divine Feminine feeling towards the Divine Masculine? 5 of Cups reversed. So she's coming out of a place of sadness and grief and sorrow. As we see here, she's drifting away from that. She's moving away from that. Not saying that she doesn't feel that, but yeah, let's see what else is going on there. She's feeling this for the Divine Masculine. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. Okay, so what I see here is that the Divine Feminine has had blocked emotions. There's been clutter in her heart space, in her mind, because in sadness and grief and when it's darkness and not being able to look within at one's own healing, we tend to look at the other person as being the cause of that and that they should fix that type thing. And I feel like for the Divine Feminine, she has felt she's gotten mixed signals from her Divine Masculine, okay? And it has in some way been the catalyst of her closing off and blocking her emotions. But at the same time, she wants to come away from this sadness and grief. She wants to detach from that. She wants to disconnect and drift away from the blame game, from attaching it to him. I think the Divine Feminines are starting to realize that it comes from a deeper source than just the Divine Masculine. Okay? Yeah, look at this. Sincerity. She wants it to come back to this beautiful summer. It's that fun in the sun, it's happiness, it's optimism. She's very sincere. She comes from a sincere place. So, you know, the Divine Masculines might be quite closed off right now, even though they have this love for her, because they are needing time to really reflect and think about what the hell's just happened in the connection. And they need to know that when the Divine Feminine does come in and maybe make contact, that she's coming in from a place of sincerity, that she does want this happiness in the end, you know, with him. It could be around summertime that she's, you know, summertime she could be thinking about him very strongly and wanting to come forward. Because it's interesting, we have the blocked emotions like heart fog with the sun coming through, like illumination as well. So it just looks to me like this is lifting for her. This heart fog is lifting from her heart chakra. And what's coming through with that is it's almost like she's being sincere, she's being authentic. There's not this blame game going on. She's kind of like just stepping back right now. So we have had many lifetimes together, and this is something she's recognizing right now as well, is that there has been many lifetimes of karmic stuff that you've both accumulated over many lifetimes. So that means that she understands that this is going to take a long time to clear away layers and layers and layers of pain. And it's not just with the Divine Masculine, but obviously karmic parties, third-party situations, karmic situations, that kind of thing that has come into the mix, okay? And the Divine Feminines are feeling that the Divine Masculine has given mixed signals, because on one hand, he's always talked about wanting this happy family, happy home, the marriage, commitment type thing, strong foundation together to build upon, so that when she has wanted to move into that space with him, the issues have arisen where they've clashed and they have noticed their differences, because twin flames can be polar opposites as well as the same, you know. So it's kind of like it's really making each one look at themselves and think, well, hang on a minute, who am I? And why am I acting this way? And why is there pain coming up within me? So yeah, it's really making them look at their past life and past lessons and past pain and what needs to be healed and removed, what blocks need to be cleared, and what healing needs to be taken place here. So let's have a look then at what is the Divine Masculine's blocks, okay? What are his challenges right now? So the Six of Pentacles, he's unable to give, okay? So even if that means literally physically he just cannot give anything of himself or of his time or even his money, anything that he could share with her, he's unable to give right now. So that's a block for him. He's not giving. He's not in a giving mood. Hoping, waiting, expecting, manifesting. So he might be hoping that things just sort out without having to really put in any effort in this. I miss you so much it hurts. I need to stop fighting what I'm feeling and just take action, but I really struggle with communication. So it's funny, you know, because your Divine Masculine is stuck, like he is unable to give to you. He's unable to step forward and give what, you know, it's like that equality going on here. So at the moment, he doesn't have enough right now. He's hoping to manifest it, but it's just not there yet. So we've got Taurus energy, which is all about material possessions. Grounded, determined, loyal. And so your Divine Masculine is being stubborn, I'm hearing. He's being stubborn, but he's also really holding back on his generous spirit even. So he's really, really taken a step back from the Divine Feminine. Yeah, it's really like he's closed off to her, even though there is so much love here and he does find her attractive. It's almost like he's given up a bit of hope in this, but he is still expecting for things to just fall into place. But he's not seeing that he needs to make the moves too. He has to take action with this. So what is the Divine Feminine's blocks in this? So the King of Cups, okay, it's interesting. So this is the Scorpio energy here. Avoiding, blocking, escaping, pushing away. Oh my God. So what the Divine Feminine is doing, maybe even on a subconscious level, because we did see her in this beautiful self-nurturing, caring energy where she knows they're spiritually connected and she is intuitively connecting with him. There's that heart song over here. But she's drifting away from him physically. Okay, so physically in the 3D, closing off and keeping her feelings within. Okay, so the Divine Feminine is keeping her feelings away from him. She's pushing him away. So she's kind of like, it's a weird energy, you know, because I feel like for the Divine Feminines, they're not necessarily really closed off to the connection, but it's almost like, okay, I've got to close this off for now. Okay, whilst this is all happening here, and I know I've got healing to do here, I'm going to close off this connection right now, like this 3D connection right now, which sounds weird, but I think that's the only thing she can do at the moment. Both of them need their own space and time to heal, and I get the idea that the Divine Masculines are trying to figure out how to get back on their feet and how to be strong and be willing to give to the Divine Feminine. And the Divine Feminines are trying to work out how to manage their emotions and healing. Look, miracles are now being manifested. So it's almost like the Divine Feminine's not focused on him for her healing. She's focusing on the universe to come in and help her with this miracle healing. She's manifesting things in her own space. So she could be working with the moon, rituals, affirmations, meditations, things like that. But she's not necessarily opening up to the Divine Masculine because she knows that she has healing to do. So she says, I just want you to be happy, even if that means without me in your life. Wow. See, this is it. She has come to realize that, okay, it's interesting, isn't it? It's almost like she's come to realize that I'm letting you go now and I'm not going to keep at you for something that you can't give me. I'm just going to hold off and keep my emotions and everything to myself right now and deal with my own healing. Okay, so what does the Divine Masculine actually really want with the Divine Feminine this month? Knight of Swords reversed. It's a Gemini energy there. Elusive, intangible, dishonest, tricky. And the Knight of Swords is all about communication. It's someone who comes in very quickly. They're on a mission to give a message. And we can see that the Divine Masculine's holding back. He's not open to giving or sharing, okay? So he's not open to communication this month. It looks to me like he's being elusive. He's kind of hiding behind the scenes. He wants to be alone, okay? We did see this, I need space right now. I feel like this is the main cards here that he's trying to work out how to turn it around. Something has come crashing down in this connection and has really made him quite maybe pissed off or sad, whatever it is, but he's kind of like hoping that it just, you know, without having to communicate and work things out kind of thing and smooth it down and smooth it over, he just wants things to fall into place. Yeah, and it's interesting, this says, I miss you so much, it hurts. He was really missing you. But he's fighting what he's feeling. And he wants to just take action. But he struggles with communication. There it is right there, guys. He's struggling with communication. And he won't come forward if he feels the Divine Feminine is closed off like this as well, which she has to do in her own right now anyway, has to do that for her own healing. So they're both on different levels here. So you've got call upon your spirit guide. I feel like your Divine Masculine is going to start really turning towards the higher realms, okay? You might be believing in God or Great Spirit or whatever it is. There's a faith here, okay? It might be his deceased loved ones. Your Divine Masculine is moving into this where he feels really hopeless and helpless and is calling upon those from a higher perspective, higher realm, I should say, to come in and help with this. Did I get one for you? No, I didn't, did I? So, actually, no, I haven't seen yours. What do you want with the Divine Masculine? What do the Divine Feminines want with the Divine Masculine this month? Two of Swords. You want him to take off his blindfold and make a decision in coming forward towards you. Right, we've got two. Second chance and resentment. Stinging words, bitterness, anger. So something has happened between the two of you where there has been words said in that place of clashing. Things have been torn down. Truths and harsh truths have come out. And now that she wants a second chance. She wants the Divine Masculine to take off his blindfold, not be so stubborn, not refuse to see things. She wants him to open his eyes to the bigger picture and to let go of resentments, because I feel like he's the one that's really closed off this time. You know, I'm feeling that so strong. And in the past, I've always seen the Divine Feminines as being really stubborn and being closed off with their foot down, you know. But this time I'm feeling it's the Divine Masculine has really closed it off, has really put a fine line down and said, you know what, this is it. This is the boundary. And so the Divine Feminines, therefore, have thought, well, I'm not chasing you and I'm not going to move into this angry energy with you. I just want to focus on my own healing. And, yeah, you can remain resentful and angry if you wish to. But, yeah, I can see that we deserve a second chance in this. Yeah, look, choose another path. So that's what she's saying to him, is that, you know, the pathway you're choosing is not working. It's like the door is closed and we can't have any healing whilst that door's closed. So she's saying, please choose another path. You know, come to a resolution, like come to resolution with me, heal with me, face me and work through this type thing. Even though she's not seeking him out to do that, which in the past she might have done. Yeah. So the sweet is never as sweet without the bitter. That's what he's going through right now, is realizing that it's very bittersweet. That he is realizing all the beautiful times. He's reflecting on the beautiful times that you've had together. And it's this one thing that has come crashing down, made this come crashing down. And now both of you are closed off. Now, what's yours? I've lied to you in the past because I could not handle what I was feeling. I was wearing masks, but you could see right through them. Now, that could be you. The Divine Feminines could be saying this to the Divine Feminine, that they have too also been wearing masks. But I do find it interesting that the Divine Feminine has asked the Divine Masculine to take off the blindfold, take off the mask. So I'm wondering if she's seeing it in this way, that, okay, he has lied because he hasn't been able to handle what this feeling was, and the tower came crashing down. And she can see now that she can see that he can see that she saw through that, okay? That the Divine Feminines have been able to see through the mask into why he's wearing a mask. All right, what does the Divine Feminine want to say to the Divine Masculine? So if it's meant to be, it will be, baby. Just let it be. Exactly. Exactly. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. That's her exact energy right here. Okay, so whatever will be, will be. I'm not holding on to resentments. I'm letting you go, baby. And if you come back to me, you're meant to be. And if you're not, then you're not. I really feel that a lot of the Divine Feminines, well, the ones I'm tuning into, have come to this idea that they're not holding on to it, like, you know, so strongly and out of desperation. Like, they're really letting go and focusing on themselves and wanting to send him love from afar, you know, compassion, because there's things he's not seeing or willing to see to transform in this connection. But we do see miracle healing coming in this month, so this is really awesome. Okay. So what do I want to see now? So we've asked what they want. What action will the Divine Masculine take towards you this month? Because we can see that he doesn't want to communicate, but we'll see what he will do this month, or most likely will do. The Fool is reversed, so he's not jumping into something. There's a chance for a new path or a new beginning, which we see that the Divine Feminine saying, choose another path. You know, the pathway is kind of open to me if you just make the effort. But he's secretly admiring you, Divine Feminines. He's not willing to jump in recklessly into this, right? He doesn't trust right now. He is secretly admiring you from afar. So he could be watching your social media, because I feel like a lot of you, obviously from what this is saying, is that you won't be in communication, but he's still got tabs on you. So that's what's happening there. So he's having dreams of you. Your dreams hold sacred messages. That's what's happening, is that he's dreaming of you. There's a lot of lessons and different things teaching him. Yeah, there's a lot of, what am I saying? A lot of lessons in his dreams coming through for him this month. So you might be meeting in the 5D, and it's going to help him, I feel. like the Divine Feminines will go into that. They'll go into that space. Now, what does the Divine Feminines, what actions will she take towards the Divine Masculine this month? 3 of Cups. So she's holding, I hear the words, extending the hand of friendship. So it's like she's not necessarily reaching out to him, but she's got the door open, basically. So she's not completely closed off, but she is holding back on her emotions, her love. Masculine energy. Definitely coming, maybe even coming into her own masculine energy in terms of what? Let's see, hang on a moment. Well, those two came out in a weird way. Time and apprehensive, wait, cycles, infinity, guarded, cautious, afraid. So it's interesting the masculine energies come out with this, because I really feel that this is what this is about, is his energy right here. He's apprehensive. He knows it's only a matter of time. We did see what he said here. Someday, somewhere, another time. So this is his own energy. And it feels to me like she just wants a peace treaty. She wants to let him know that, okay. I'm not angry. I'm not, angry at you. I just want peace. I just want peace. euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. The divine feminines are going to be really focusing on their friendships as well and building themselves up in their social circles at this time as well. So it's really important for divine feminines to be around those who can uplift them and be around positive people. But I can see also at the same time she's not completely closed off to the divine masculine, but she's focusing on her own happiness right here. Okay, so yeah, look, social butterfly right there. That's what I said. What's this one for the divine masculine here? Yeah, farewell. At the moment, he's closing the door, okay? We do see that door being closed, and he just needs to, because he just needs to heal right now. There's something that has really caused him to crash right down, right? He's just crashed right now. His energy levels, his mood, something's happened, and he's just not happy, and he's got to try and find his footing in this. Look, fear held me back. Yeah, he's scared. And please forgive. Okay, so what do you want to say? Our chemistry is so strong right now, so you can feel it on that with that heart song. Obviously, even when there's things going on in the 3D, chemistry is still strong there. But you recognize divine feminines, it's not the right time. Okay, so let me get some cards here for the divine masculine. Judgment, higher self. I feel like the divine masculines, now I don't really know these cards very well, but what I see here is that the divine masculine, it's like that judgment day. It's almost like judgment in the tarot too, where it's like a chance for renewal and rebirth, and looking at karmic, past actions from karmic cycles. So past karmic cycles and the actions and choices that have been taken. I feel like your divine masculine's higher self, because we do see that he wants to connect with the higher realms here. Okay, could even be his own spirit guide, his own higher self as a spirit guide, coming in and teaching him about his lessons. Okay, because I feel like he's really internalizing and taking a lot in and blaming himself a lot as well. And he is judging himself. He feels highly judged as well by you and others around him at the moment. That's why he's cocooning himself in. And survival. He's in survival mode at the moment. So it's interesting with all those sharks around. Oh my God. Reminds me of like the karmic stuff, the karmic third party situations, you know, all the people in his life that have caused him to judge himself harshly. And I feel like his higher self is coming in and letting him know that it's not a personal thing. You know, it's not to, something fell on the ground. Oh my God, I just knocked this down on the ground. It says, I only want to be with you. I'm leaving a karmic situation behind. That is amazing. So your divine masculine is surviving and learning to come out from this cycle of karmic people around him. And he's learning to trust in his own judgment as well. I think that's what this mostly means, is being able to trust in his own judgment when it comes to people in his path. Being able to really analyze who's there for him and who's not. Because I feel like he has really questioned and become paranoid almost with the divine feminine's motives. And it might have really hurt the divine feminine by completely closing off to her. Now, let's have a look at the divine feminines. Pleasure, divine goddess. Now, that is definitely part of that 3 of Cups energy here. Yeah. 3 of Cups energy. It's pleasure, it's happiness, it's friendships, celebrations. I think that the divine feminines just have to really move into this energy of really just enjoying life and enjoying what they do, knowing that they're a divine goddess. And exhaustion, divine helpers. So in times of feeling extremely exhausted, I think the divine feminines just need to really be gentle with themselves, their emotions, their healing. And in ways of being able to deal with this is to seek out things that make you happy and uplift your soul. Okay. Now, what have I got here as well? I just wanted to get some other messages here. What am I looking at, Spirit? So we want to see this for the divine masculine. So true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. He knows this is the true love. He knows it. And the divine feminine coming into playful energy. There it is. So she just wants to play right now, let go of all the heavy crap, nurture herself, be around people who are uplifting her and just being in that gentle, loving, beautiful energy. And the divine masculine's learning to really look at himself and not be so harsh on himself. He's starting to learn what he can withstand, okay, with this pain. And he's going to start recognizing his own strength and being grounded, okay, and determined as well here. So loyalty is really important for this divine masculine. What shadows has he been, what shadows has the divine masculine been, what am I saying? What shadows has he been dealing with? Yeah, so he's been lying to himself, maybe even to the divine feminine or to others around him. There's deception, hiding away, wearing masks. Oh, he looks secretive. He's been very secretive and aggressive, perhaps. So maybe that's why he's saying, back off, don't come near me. I need to close off and find myself and work out what I'm feeling. And so the divine feminine's shadows is disconnection and flighty. There you go. Look at that. It's interesting, isn't it? So the shadow self goes straight into that. So she might feel the disconnection or disconnect and then just become flighty, take off type thing for self-protection. Because if she's feeling this stuff from him, she's definitely going to do that. But I feel like the divine feminines have come into some kind of maturity with their healing now. They're a bit more composed with their energy. What is the guidance for both of the twins right now? I'll do the masculines. So what is the spirit guidance for the divine masculine right now? Divine masculine. Hummingbird miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. He needs to tap into this. So hummingbirds could be a very significant bird, you know, an animal between the two of you too. So if you see this, recognize this message, okay, guys? This is for the divine feminine. Whoop, there it is. So for the divine feminine, we've got dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient, wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Oh, wow. You can transform anything within yourself, the sadness, anything through your wisdom into miracle healing. You have the power and the knowledge within you, divine feminines, to do so. Wow, there's that intuition coming through, okay, really strongly within you. Okay. So what does Archangel Gabriel have to say regarding this twin flame connection? Oh, look at this. Open your heart to love. The more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater their life force energy. So both of you need to open your heart to love. Absolutely beautiful. What does the divine masculine want to say to you from his higher self? I am so sorry for not giving you the time and attention you deserve. Hang on, there's a lot he wants to say. And he says, don't think I don't care about you, because I really do. Whoop, they're flying out everywhere. And one more for the divine masculine. I desire you deeply and eternally. Because the divine feminines might feel like, well, he's closed off, he's angry, he's upset, he doesn't want to be with me, he doesn't feel anything for me, he's not attracted to me, etc. But we can see it all in here. So what does the divine feminine want to say to her divine masculine? Everything I do reminds me of you. So there's something about her daily interactions or something she's doing that reminds her of maybe what they did together. Oh, hang on. I will do anything to bring you happiness. I miss your sunshine in my life so much. That's that summer card coming through. And I feel so much joy with you. It's like I'm a kid again. She misses that. And you are my rose. She sees how beautiful and sacred he is. And I have tried telling you the truth so many times, but I just cannot for some reason. And I didn't fall in love with you because I have always loved you and always will. Okay, I think that's about it for this reading. Just got to get another card. Divine Masculine, what do you need to know? Oh, where is it? Okay, hang on a moment. Do it again. Divine Masculine. You are connecting with your loved one in the realm of dreams. He is going to be dreaming of the Divine Feminine. And the Divine Feminine is coming into the healing, intuitive, dreamy, compassionate energy of Pisces right here. Absolutely gorgeous. I just feel like, I don't know why I keep feeling like I've got to pull out one more. What am I looking for? Yes, I think I'm needing to do these, am I? Okay, just very quickly, guys, because I'm about to run out of my camera here. Let's have a look at charms. All right, we've got Christmas here, so December could be significant, or Christmas time. We've got the grapes, so someone might like grapes or wine. We've also got a strong faith here, faith. We've got the Cancer energy. And we've also got, which is home and family, we've got the good luck of the 4-leaf clover. We've got the key. So this is showing me a key to someone's heart. And we've also got a love heart. So definitely a key to someone's heart will be open. So it could be his heart because he seems to be closed off. You might hold the key, Divine Feminine. We've got the Australian coin, the 2-cent coin with the lizard, the frill-necked lizard. So you might want to look up that animal medicine. I can't remember what that was. We've also got the date on here, which is 1980. Okay, and we've got a little thing which is so interesting. It says, weed out bad karma. Your person, both of you, but your Divine Masculine is going to be weeding out the bad karma. And the Tower card, remember the Tower card? He's rising from the rubble. That's what this says. Rising from the rubble. Amazing, guys. So it looks to me like, you know, it's going to take some time. There's some healing to do. Going to get some letters. Okay, we've got a B, a D, a J, an F, an I, and a Q. Okay, so could be F-I-B, fibs. So there's been lies, fibs. I can't work out anything else right now, guys. I'm really... what am I saying? I'm aware of the time going on this camera. So there's D, J, F, I, B, Q. Okay, guys. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. So thank you for watching, guys. And I will bring this out again next month. I do these once a month. Please comment a green heart in the comment section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to win one of my deck of cards, the Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. All of the cards that I've used will be in the description box below. And if you're interested in any of my decks, they are in the link below as well. Links will be there in the description box below. I'm not making any sense now, guys. So I'm going to go. I'll leave you to it. I'll connect with you guys next time. Love and blessings.